Kavod Shabbos Kodesh, good Erev Shabbos, everyone. It's time to turn Friday into Erev Shabbos on this very special Erev Shabbos. Turn Friday into Erev Shabbos is generously sponsored by Mendy and Tzipora Fishman, with Chutz V'Chayim Tzipora Tzipora Fredel, in memory of Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sachs, Rav Yaakov Tzvi Ben David Aryeh. There is the siren. It is time to get ready for Shabbos. Time to get ready for Shabbos. We last left off, we were talking about Motzei Shabbos. Ravitcha Meyer Bayam Derechecha on Shabbos begins by telling us the first thing to think about, to work on, is Motzei Shabbos. We tend to think Erev Shabbos is Friday. Maybe Erev Shabbos is Wednesday. Maybe Erev Shabbos is Monday. But really, Erev Shabbos begins Motzei Shabbos. Right after Havdalah, we are preparing. Right after Havdalah, we are counting down, counting up towards the Shabbos that is to come. The mission and the mandate and the charge and the effort of Motzei Shabbos is to take and collect all the light of that Shabbos. In other words, my friends, as we're going into the Shabbos, think to yourself, not just, I'm going to let momentum carry me through Shabbos. I can't wait to catch up on sleep. And there's so many books I want to read and learning I want to do and songs I want to sing. But then it'll just be a blur. By Motzei Shabbos, I'll put on my Motzei Shabbos outfit. I'll do my Motzei Shabbos activity. I'll have my Motzei Shabbos date. And by Sunday, Shabbos will be a distant memory in the rearview mirror. It will be forgotten and I'll move on. That's not the way a Yid, that's not the way a Jew experiences Shabbos. The way we experience Shabbos is that we savor Shabbos. The way we experience Shabbos is that we extract from Shabbos everything that we can. We take out of Shabbos everything. We take out of Shabbos all of the light. We take out of Shabbos all of the holiness. We take out of Shabbos all of the enrichment, elevation, everything that we can. And then it transforms us. We leave Shabbos different than the way we came in. So today on Friday, on Erev Shabbos, we had one kind of week. We're one kind of person. We made a whole set of choices. But by the time we go through Shabbos, Parshas Vayishlach Tavshin Pei Gimel, when we go through this Shabbos, a unique Shabbos, because every Shabbos is distinct and it is unique. The conversations we'll have, the feelings that we'll have, the davening that we'll offer, the songs that we'll sing, the zmiros, everything will be different. When we listen to the Divrei Torah and the drashas, when we share our own, the conversations that will stimulate and provoke us, when we make Havdalah tomorrow night on Motzei Shabbos, we exit Shabbos different than the way we came in, transformed, elevated, different, hopefully better, improved, enriched. And Motzei Shabbos is when we collect all of that light. It's when we think about what went right, I want to repeat. What went wrong, I want to correct and fix and repair. What was it about Shabbos that left me changed and different? How will I look back at this Shabbos? What idea did I hear? What did I read? What did I think about? What conversation did I experience? What connection or bond did I share with another? On Motzei Shabbos, all the light of Shabbos now gets covered. Now the filter goes back on, the cap goes back on. That's why the neshama yisera, that extra neshama that we had, the neshama that was expanded, that was more intense, that was more tuned in, that neshama yisera is extracted, we lose it. And the Gemara Chazal learned that we have a neshama yisera from vayi nafash, vay of the nefesh. Whoa, vay. Nebach, we lose our extra neshama. We have to work hard not to lose that extra something, that extra happiness, the extra joy, the extra plugged in, the extra tuned in that we got on Shabbos, that extra light. The fact that now it's Motzei Shabbos, we're in the period after, doesn't mean it's over, doesn't mean it's in the rearview mirror, but we take it with us. Adarabah. We have to double down and we have to lean in further and we have to take out more from the Shabbos that we had. So, as I said, sadly, often a man comes home from shul and his family's waiting around. New Havdalah. I got all kinds of plans. I got all kinds of activities. I want to turn on my device. I want to catch up. I want to lose myself in the weekday and I've forgotten about Shabbos. That's not the way a Yid lives. We've talked about the Motzei Shabbos candles. We take from the Havdalah candle and we light 2 candles that sit on Motzei Shabbos and continue to burn. The light of Shabbos, we go from Friday, the light of Erev Shabbos, to the candles that will burn on Motzei Shabbos. We're trying to continue that light. Now the light burns out, we don't relight it Sunday morning. There is a vach, there is a weekday, and that weekday is different than Shabbos. But the light takes us into Shabbos, and the light takes us out of Shabbos, and we should want to hold on to that light as long as we can. We're Malava the Malka. We escort the queen. Shabbos, our whole life revolves around Shabbos. Our week revolves around Shabbos. Shabbos is central to everything we do and everything who we are. And it's not that we can't wait for Shabbos to end to get back to the week. We can't wait for the week to end to get back to a Shabbos. So the Shabbos that we experience, we savor and we take with us and we are transformed by. And we want that light to continue to shine. Even if I can't see and experience, even now I go into the weekday, I've got my to-do and my tasks and my technology, and they're blurring that light. It's hard to see Hashem. It doesn't change the Metzias, the reality. Hu Yizbarach Nimtza Achshel, Hashem is found right now, just like before. I'm able to cling to him and stick to him and find him, just like before. Osar Davar B'Diuk. I'll tell you an amazing idea. I shared this last Shalosh Shidduchos in my shul. At our shul, Bookers on synagogue, we have a beautiful Shalosh Shidduchos Raiva Deraiv in the holiest time of the week, when Shabbos is on its way out, the moment right before Saturday night. Kodesh Baruch Hu created the world on Motzei Shabbos, Yom Rishon. So Shalosh Shidduchos Raiva Deraiv is a moment before he decided to create the world, and is therefore the moment that he is the most open, the moment he's most accessible. The Ratzon Shebertzonos, the Raiva Derivim. So the Imre Emes says a beautiful, magnificent idea. The Ger Rebbe, the Imre Emes Tofresh Pei Tes Pashas Vayetze, he says an amazing idea. He says, we read last week Yaakov left. Vayetze Yaakov, Beersheba Yaakov left. Vayelech Harana. Why does it say Vayetze, he left, if it says Vayelech, where he went? Normally we only say where someone goes, not that they left. And I know we're already past this Parsha, and whenever you're listening to this, it's a beautiful idea anyway. Why does it say Vayetze? Rashi famously tells us to teach us Magid Shetzias Tzadik Min HaMakom Osa Rosham. When a tzaddik leaves a place, it makes a rosham. When a tzaddik leaves somewhere, it makes an impact. It leaves an impression. And the Sfas Emes says, normally we understand Rashi to mean that the absence, the fact that the tzaddik is not there, you can feel it. The fact that the tzaddik is no longer present, it leaves a hole. That's what it means, rosham. But it says the Heilige Sfas Emes, it's not what it means. What it means is when a tzaddik leaves a city, Osa Rosham, it transformed the city forever. The tzaddik may not be living there any longer, but his influence, his impact, his transformation that he made to that city, it continues. It continues beyond his presence in the city. So the Imre Emes says, if that's what the pasuk means, Yitzias Tzadik Min HaMakom Osa Rosham, he said that's what Raiva Derivin is of Shabbos. Shalashir Shabbos is starting to leave. And you know what? Yitzias Tzadik Min HaShabbos. When you leave Shabbos, Osa Rosham, it must make a Rosham. When we exit Shabbos, Shabbos has to make a Rosham on us. Shabbos has to be impactful and transformational. Shabbos has to leave us changed. A Shabbos should have a difference. We've experienced those Shabbosim. Maybe it's you're away on vacation. Maybe it's a family reunion. Maybe it's a conference or a convention. Maybe there was a special guest. Maybe there was a special speaker. We've experienced those Shabbos that leave a change, but it doesn't take extraordinary circumstances for Shabbos to change us. Every single Shabbos should and must change us. Yitzias, when we leave Shabbos Osa Rosham, it should leave a Rosham on us. And that's the role of Motzei Shabbos. We light those candles from the Havdalah candles, and those candles continue to burn. And when you go out to 10 things, obviously, Banamana Dora learning Vishinantam, you go out to 3 Vorts and 2 L'chaims and a Malava Malka and a speaker, and you come home and those candles are still burning. You say, you know what? It's still Shabbos. I'm still drawing from the light of Shabbos. True, I went in my car. Shabbos is technically over. But what I experienced on Shabbos, that elevation, that enrichment of Shabbos, that Shabbos in living color, I'm still experiencing, I'm still drawing, I'm still feeling, I'm still seeing, it's still illuminating. And that's the mission, the mandate of Motzei Shabbos, to take the light of Shabbos, to extract it, to consolidate it, and to insert it, to inject it into the weekdays to come. So that on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you say to a friend, wait, we can't do that. Remember on Shabbos what we experienced? Remember on Shabbos what we promised and pledged? Remember how Shabbos changed us? To feel lachios and ma'emes, I feel like Hashanir Kilu Sha'or Estalik, even when it feels the light is gone, to still feel the truth that Hashem is still there. Sha'choshech va'akoshi heim inam richuk, ele matarasam la'orein lahachnis ha'or shel Shabbos, la'mokim yoser amok balev. Motzei Shabbos, we have a job. Shabbos is not over. Motzei Shabbos, we take Shabbos and we transform ourselves and plant it within us and continue to draw from its light for the whole week. Wishing everyone a holy, a heilige, a beautiful, a happy, a healthy, a fantastic, an amazing, amazing Shabbos. Kavod Shabbos Kodesh. Go turn your Friday.